Is your mom here?
7 dark secrets about the Stranger Things cast. Drop a like if you love Stranger Things. Hey there everyone, what's up? And welcome back to another video on Film Screeny. It's official! Stranger Things Season 4 is expected to release sometime this year or the next. Though the coronavirus pandemic surely put an unprecedented halt to the production earlier this year, it will hopefully be resuming soon and be ready for release by April of 2021. So, while we wait for the new episodes to drop, let's get our 80s cult classic fix from these tiny tidbits about the show's cast. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, let's begin. 7. Eleven's bold, bald look was quite a shock for everyone, her included. Because Millie Bobby Brown was in England at the time of the auditions for Stranger Things, much of her own audition and selections took place online. After her initial virtual audition, she sent a tape of her performance to the creators of the show and had a Skype interview with them. It was only when she passed this interview that she was called for a face-to-face meeting with the showrunners. Up until this point, Millie had no idea that she would be required to go bald for the role of Eleven. But when she finally learned about it in her face-to-face interview, Millie was admiringly cool with the whole thing. 6. The dead Will was a 30-year-old female. Remember the iconic scene where Will Byers was supposedly found dead in a quarry? Well, that was not our sweet Noah Schnapp playing dead. In fact, the scene was played by a very talented 30-year-old stunt woman named Ashley. Ashley used Will's clothes in the show and a short wig to make her look more like the character she was portraying. 5. Demogorgon, friend or foe? Stranger Things can be a bit too scary at times, even for adults. So, how do you get a bunch of kids to enact these spine-chilling scenes without getting terrified out of their wits? Simple. Tell the children that the monster is a friend. The showrunners used this clever trick to keep calm on the set when things got too hair-raising. They told the kids on set that the Demogorgon was not something to be afraid of. In fact, it was a friendly monster out of the Pixar movie Monsters, Inc., who meant them no harm. 4. After the first season, it was supposed to be goodbye for all of the cast. If things went like they were supposed to initially, we would have had to say goodbye to our lovable characters and probably the talented cast who played them, right after season 1. This is because Stranger Things was not supposed to be a continued story like it is now. Instead, it was supposed to be an anthropology series with stories from a different decade in every season. 3. Millie was chosen to play Eleven on Stephen King's recommendation. Did you know that a record 1,200 actors auditioned for the role of Eleven in Stranger Things? Although we are pretty sure that Millie could still shine through with her performance among all of them, a recommendation from Stephen King himself made her case a lot stronger. Stephen King's public praise on Millie's performance in the show Intruders was sure to have a great effect on her professional career. 2. The shining star of Stranger Things. It is not only Millie Bobby Brown's impeccable acting that makes her shine through on the set of Stranger Things. Sometimes our child star would take help from more material things too, like glitter. Millie showed up for shooting one day covered from head to toe in mysterious glitter. Nobody knew where it came from, and Millie didn't reveal the cause behind it either. It took the whole Stranger Things team to help her get rid of the glitter at last, but not before delaying shooting for a whopping 45 minutes. 1. Who's the Demogorgon? Do you think the Demogorgon was simply a trick of the CGI team in Stranger Things? Well, you could not have been more wrong. The famous monster of the series has been played by the very talented Mark Steegers. The actor used a special suit to dysmorph himself into the image of the Demogorgon. As the series goes on, there are numerous edits done to the suit to show how the monster changes throughout. Stigers has said that it takes at least half an hour just to get into his special costume. It is safe to say that the real-life people behind the brave and interesting characters of Stranger Things are, in many ways, different from the roles they play on screen. All of these talented individuals have fascinating lives of their own, which they seem to easily put away as they play a whole different person for the show. In our opinion, this is indeed the sign of a true professional. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content as we will be soon seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!